What's up, guys? You know, is the opponent gonna fail? Vada. Is the opponent not gonna make weight? Is something gonna not like There's a lot of things that sometimes fights doesn't happen, and with this case, with the pandemic, COVID testing, I'm assuming every day or every other day. So, how
Yeah,
different is this?
the COVID test is sucks right now, man. It's a lot of fights cancer every time for the pandemics, and whatever happened, the fight is not happening. You
Mm,
know, for the COVID, whatever happened, people don't make away, and right now it sucks for boxing.
yeah. What is your impression about like boxing? I don't know if you've seen boxing on ESPN.
Oh yeah.
What's your impression? Do you like it the way everything's organized and structured, or you think you wish it would have been a little different, where maybe that you could find a way to get the fans virtual
Yeah,
in your fight?
all my life, I'm from a lot of people, a lot of fans, and this is weird for me right now. I don't know how I'm feeling when I jump into the ring because it's no fan, no people, nobody, and only two people in the corner, and that's it.
Okay. What do you think about Jamal James overall as a fighter? Where do you rank him in terms of maybe toughest opponent in your career? Because I know you had a great resume. You fought Crawford, you fought Ugas. What do you rank Jamal James in your resume?
Jamal James is a good fighter. He's a good fighter. It's nothing bad. But until on different level, I'm going to push good show next Saturday and make it happen my fight and win the fight, man. But Jamal James is a good fighter.
Mm,
He's Instagram fight. He's top guy and strong. And I'm trying to jump in the ring and win that fight.
Do you feel like experience is one of the main advantages you have coming to this fight? Like I said, you have a lot of experience with a lot of great fighters that you
Yeah,
fought.
I had a lot of great fight. In my resume, I have big fight, and I'm fight for. I stay in warrior fight, and what you say, who guys put me down 2 times, and the second round, and he get
Mm,
out and push the fight for for the 12th round, and Jesse Vargas good fight too. I had a lot of fight, good
mm,
fight. I had a lot of experience in the ring. Only I need to jump in here and make my work.
I still remember that Jesse Vargas fight in the zone. It was like you knocked him down, he knocked, and it was just back and forth, and that was a fight where a lot of people thought like maybe you had no chance to win, but you proved everybody wrong, and many people thought you won that fight. You
Yeah,
showed your
and,
heart. You
I'm thinking so. I'm with this fight. I'm with at least 8 round. At least 8 round this fight because I got down one time. Jesse got down one time. And this entertainment fight. But you know what? I in the B side. Jesse in the A side. How can it work in this business?
correct, correct. And in terms of just overall the way we see things, right? Is this fight an eliminator? Is this like a WBC, IBF, WBA? Well,
It's WBA yeah, WBA.
okay.
Yeah,
So, the current champion is Manny Pacquiao. So it's
yeah,
gonna lead closer to a Manny Pacquiao fight if all goes
yes,
well on the
exactly.
8th.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. Is there any other options? Not to look past your opponent, but what are other options? Maybe the PBC or Al Heyman have mentioned to you. Is there another
Man,
route?
right now, the main focus, James, and I don't know about for the future right now. Boxing is crazy. You never know what happened in the ring, but if I win this fight, everything is good. I stay maybe next year, so it's coming back because all the pandemics is difficult picking up a good fight right now. And I don't know. I don't know for me what's the next step. I like to fight Pacquiao, but I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be a great fight. You guys come forward. You guys, I think the two styles complement each other, and I think it'll be a great fight between you and
Yeah,
Pacquiao if that happens.
fight. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think, winning this fight, I think gets you closer to that fight, and hopefully Pacquiao sticks around for another, what, 2, 3 years? Because this year really doesn't count because everybody's trying to
Yeah,
catch
yeah,
up and get a fight in.
yeah. This year is just, it's about 5 months is over. This years is everything is fucked up about the pandemic. Everything is boxing is suck right now.
Yeah, it's suffering a lot. But, like I said, everything's picking back up little by little. A lot of
Yeah,
fights being announced. So it should be exciting.
yeah. This is very exciting. No, it's boxing is coming strong again. And this is 21 is coming strong again. Every people is running. PBC have all his car and Showtime and Fox too. A lot of fights coming, and
Mm,
this so it's coming little by little.
yeah. Are you still training with Coach Diaz, Joel?
Yeah, I'm training here. I'm right now in my training camp, and I'm finishing my training camp. Yesterday on Monday, I go to LA for my fight, and but yeah, I'm training here. Howard Diaz and Antonio Diaz. Yeah,
And Coach Diaz is, before the pandemic started, right? He had a great year. And I think it was in Miami. Georgia Diaz won his fight, and he
yeah,
had another fighter on the undercard in Miami. So, and he became a world champion. He beat Daniel Roman. There you go. I forgot the name of the fight on top of my head, but he,
yeah,
he made
yeah,
two world champions that night. So, you win this one. It's another great year for Joel Diaz. 3 big wins. Keep it going, end the year, and then start 2021. That'll be a great year
yeah,
for you
yeah.
and Coach
Yeah.
Diaz.
Ready. I'm ready for picky on my fight and win this fight and go back home to my family.
Did you watch the Virgil Ortiz fight when he fought
Yes, I
Samuel
watched that.
Vargas? What you think
Yeah,
about it?
yeah. Bayo Ortiz, good fighter. He's my friend. He working with me when he training to hard Diaz and here in India, and he good sparring with me. He's good fight.
Do you think he's ready for those type of levels, like he was calling out? I believe he said Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, and Sean Paul. Do you think those are fights that he's ready for right now? He needs a couple more fights before he gets there.
Mm, you know what? Bayo Ortiz, is strong. Until he need a little bit more experience, a little bit more. But he's strong guy, smart guy in the ring, and a little bit more experience is good for him for take it the level, the fight.
Mm, okay. Yesterday, I believe, yeah, yesterday afternoon they announced on PBC. I believe they said November 21st, Errol Spence
Eros
versus Danny Garcia.
Dan Garcia, yeah,
WBC IBF welterweight champions, your weight class. What is your reactions towards that fight? First of all, because there's a lot of questions in regards to Errol Spence, recent accident that happened not too long ago. You
yeah,
know, as a fighter, I believe that your mind has to be right in
yeah,
every fight.
yeah, in every fight,
And I think with Errol Spence, I can't question his skills. Very talented fighter. I think he's proven himself. I think he belongs in the top five
yeah,
welterweight fighters, right? But with that accident, you say to yourself, if anybody deserves a tune-up, it'll give Errol Spence because, you don't know how that person might be after something very
big,
critical, right? And for him to take Danny Garcia, it's like he's being bold, but then again, if he's confident to take that fight, then the fans should respect that.
yeah,
My only issue is if Danny beats Errol Spence, I feel like the fans might not give Danny Garcia the full
yeah,
credit.
the credit, yeah, the credit for the accident, all this thing. But you know what? He jumped into the fight. He's ready. He's
Yeah,
ready to make this fight happen. And it's Danny Green. He's Green.
yeah.
Danny's good fighter. I like Danny. Danny's good fighter, strong fighter. He's smart in the ring. He had a lot of experience. He's
Mm.
fight a lot of good. He had good resume. It's no easy fight for Spain. It's no easy
Nah,
fight.
he's right, and it's very different fight than any other fights he's had. With the Porter, we seen Porter, the usual Porter come in aggressive. He'll smother you. He beat Porter. He fought Kell Brook. Who
Yeah,
else he
Kurt
fought?
Brook
He
and
fought
Ingrid.
Lamont
Yeah,
Peterson. I think Danny's a fighter. I don't think he's seen in such and maybe never in his lifetime. And Danny has a lot of experience as well, such as yourself.
yeah,
So I don't know if the experience might play a factor in this fight. Or what do you think? Like, how do you break down this fight?
Man, this is an entertainment fight because Danny's top guy is smart too. This top fight is Spain is coming in good shape, ready, and the mind in his mind is good, and this is crazy fight, explosive fight because Spain is too strong too. He have a lot of power in his hand, and Danny too. You know, that's about this fight. It's about knockout, whatever happened. You
Yeah.
know.
Do you feel like this fight ends in knockout or decision? Because people ask me, and I say that it ends in decision. I think Danny has proven to me from all the big fights and all the punches he's versed, he could take a punch.
Yeah,
Now,
he take a punch. Yeah,
yeah. Now, most of the punches I feel like Danny's received has always been in the head. Like, I don't know if there's ever been a fight where somebody has ever invested power shots to the body. That's gonna be a question for me because Spence is known to be a relentless body puncher. He sets it
yeah,
up very well. Spence, I think he's been knocked down once early in his career as he was, in his professional career. So for me, I think it's going to be a decision, majority decision. I just don't know who right now. Right now, for me, 50-50. Because
yeah. Fight
Danny,
50-50. You're right. You're
Danny,
right.
Dan,
Completely right. The fight is 50-50 because, it's two fighter, two good fighter, two a strong fighter, smart fighter, and the picks his career right now. And Ambolis is 50-50, yeah.
okay. And then the two titles in the line. And then I was hearing yesterday, too, Bob Arum has mentioned um, Terence Crawford versus Manny Pacquiao. That's in the works. I don't know how true that is, especially because maybe I'm wrong. Manny Pacquiao is still with PBC, or I don't know. But is that a fight you like for Manny Pacquiao against Terence Crawford? You've been in the ring with Terence Crawford.
Yeah, I'm in the ring for Terence Crawford. You know what? Manny had maybe a couple more fights. His career is over in a couple more fights, maybe 3, 4, or 2 fights. He had a good career for a long, long, long time. And for me, I love Manny Pacquiao, and for me, that's not good right now. Fight to
To fight Crawford.
to fight Crawford, because he's ready to go. He's ready to go. Pacquiao is ready to go. He have maybe two more fight and ready to go. He maybe he for he's not good jumping to the ring for somebody kill himself.
Mm,
You know. Manny Pacquiao is good. Manny Pacquiao strong guy, speed guy, but right now Crawford is in a different level because Crawford is young, hungry, and you know, and Manny Pacquiao is a legend.
yeah. When you say it's time for Manny Pacquiao to go in terms of, let's say, if he fights with Crawford, do you mean because Crawford is somebody that's very slick and too maybe has the same hand speed as Pacquiao, or it's just style wise, it's just not suitable for
He
Pacquiao for his
he's
career?
tired, he's tired. He's sneaky. A lot of he's sneaky in the ring. He know what he's doing, and unbelief. It's a good fight. It's a good fight. Manny Pacquiao and Terence Crawford. It's 50-50, but I give a little bit more to Terence Crawford
Crawford.
because it's more young. Uh, you know, good resume. He had a lot of experience too. You know, and it's a good fight.
Okay. I had a lot of people tell me, a lot of rumors were saying before the Jamal James happened, even in April, somebody was telling me that it was supposed to be you and Keith Thurman was in the works. I don't know how true that is. Can you clarify that if that was ever true? Was a Keith Thurman ever offered to you fight?
Um, so yeah, a couple. Yeah, my manager told me about this, but it's not 100% sure. It's something give it to me for you, but it's not 100% sure. You
Mm,
know.
okay, okay. And then the big news, I think last week. The return of Mike Tyson, exhibition, no referee, no judges. Sorry, no judges. He's taking on Roy Jones. What is your reaction to Mike Tyson coming back? Just
You
overall,
know,
to
it's entertainment, man. It's entertainment. I love it. I love it because this entertainment. And, and a lot of young people like to see Mike Tyson again. I like to see Mike Tyson because when I'm a little, you know, very young, maybe 2 years old, Mike Tyson is fucking, is the best for the best in boxing. I like to see Mike Tyson again because when I'm young, I don't remember. I see a couple videos on YouTube, but I like to see Mike Tyson in the ring again.
mm, do you what do you expect from this fight? Because I think a lot of people create illusions, and when I say illusions, I'm thinking about. I think a lot of people are thinking about Tyson being the Tyson of when he was 20, 21, the youngest heavyweight champion. At the time, no questions asked. I think Mike Tyson was a phenomenon,
Yeah,
a once in a generation type of public figure, right? Or athlete. Now
yeah,
I think he's 51 or 54. I'm confusing their
yeah.
ages.
It is too.
52, right? So for me, it's like I just hope people don't attack the event because they don't see the Tyson that he once was. Now,
Yeah,
if
exactly. But I don't go his side. I don't go his side to yeah, John too because this fight is for entertainment. This
correct,
fight is not for somebody win or somebody destroy somebody. This is for entertainment for the people. Entertainment. That's it. I don't see this fight for real fight. It's,
correct,
I don't see exactly to my fight. My fight is real fight.
yeah,
Because it's two guys, young guy, strong guy, you jump into the ring and fight.
yeah.
But Mike Tyson and Roy Jones is already done. This is for entertainment. For the people like to see Mike Tyson again, because a lot of people like to see Mike Tyson again, but it's not the same
Not the
Mike
same.
Tyson when he had 20 to 25 years old.
hmm And,
Yeah,
and and as I say, Mike Tyson only has one style, and it's to come side to side with his hips and go. Mike
yeah,
and Roy Jones could box. Roy
yeah.
Jones is
But
an
Young
excellent.
boss, but Young very fast. He is very fast. His hand is very fast. But what I say, this is entertainment.
Yeah,
I
and
don't see somebody winning here in this fight. And this is for entertainment. And this is 3 rounds. This is 3 rounds.
yeah, 3 rounds. They said no judges, and they said that, let's say for example, right, if Mike Jones starts bleeding, Mike Tyson, sorry, I don't know why I said Mike Jones. Mike Tyson starts bleeding, or Roy Jones, then they're gonna stop the fight. That's what they were saying.
So
So yeah, so like you said, it's gonna be entertainment. And then another thing that, like I said, do I want to see Mike Tyson come back in the professional ring? Of course, but I also want to be realistic to, these heavyweights nowadays, they're young, as you say, they're very physically strong, they're
yeah.
hungry. Um, if Mike Tyson wants to do it, I'm all for it. But for me, it's safety first. He has a
So
family.
sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mike Tyson is not real boxing, because right now the heavyweight is young, strong guy, boxing, different style. It's different to the 90.
yeah, correct, correct. And then, what do you think about the Charlos being on pay-per-view? Jamal is gonna fight Sergey Derevchenko. Sergey beat Triple G,
Yeah,
right? What do you
yeah,
think about
this is
that fight?
good fight. This is really good fight, man. I love to see this fight. This fight is, you know, is Charlie win this fight, he go to different level.
Next
But
level.
that yeah, you know. But I
And
like
you
to
got
see
Charlo
this
winning that
fight.
fight.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want Charlie in my side. He's friend too, but in boxing, I think that he have more technique and see what happened because the other guy he's strong, put pressure and see what happened.
And then what about the last Charlo? Jamel versus Jason Rosario Banana. That's a two punchers.
That's a 2 punch too, man. Banana can punch. Banana can punch. You see, He in his last fight
with J. Rock Williams.
con William, he's Macama William. Every time he put his hand, and William is down.
Hmm. Okay, okay.
You know, it's power. Always power here.
Power. It's just for that fight for me. I feel like whoever lands it first is gonna
Yeah,
change the outcome of that fight.
yeah.
It kind of reminds me of the one that we just seen like 2019 when Teofimo Lopez fought Richard Comey. Everybody knew
Oh,
those two guys come to
yeah,
punch,
yeah. Man,
and
you see what happened?
they were throwing this, I believe, the same punch, but Teofimo's landed first,
Yeah,
and then Comey never recovered. So I feel like
yeah.
it's
Never
one of those type
recover.
of
Yeah.
it's one of those fights.
No,
Uh, somebody
but
asks, hold up, somebody asks, Thomas, ¿cómo has estado con esta cuarentena?
oh, the quarantine is sucked, man. I'm staying home in my room all day because I'm quarantined for my fight, and because I have testing 2 times a week for COVID for my fights. It have something to do is cancer again.
So I mean, for anybody that doesn't know, right? For August 8th, what time is your fight gonna be on Pacific time? And is it ten rounds, right, or is it 12 for that?
Third round, yeah,
12 rounds. And what time are you guys supposed to be
about
telecast?
7 p.m.
Okay,
Yeah,
LA
7
time,
p.m.
LA
LA
time,
time, yeah.
New York time, 10 p.m. Texas time, I believe, is 9. Okay.
Nah,
So I'll definitely
yeah,
post it up so everybody could stay tuned. So like I said, congratulations for being the first one to main event, the
yeah.
return, PBC on
Thank you, man.
Fox, August 8th. You'll be taking on Jamal James, another great fighter. Winner of this fight is going to be leading to other great things. Hopefully you continue your success.
Yeah,
And
thank
like
you.
and like I said, you have a lot of heart. I don't think, a lot of fighters could be great, skillful and everything, but heart is something that you can't teach. It's either
Yeah.